What a move by Howie Roseman! Whoa! Yo, everybody, how you doing? King Ding back here. So we're between the Kansas City Chiefs and the New York Giants football game. The Giants are 0-2. 0-2. Can you believe it? I love it. They're ready for the retirement community. And the Eagles happen to be in this beautiful spot. The spot of really putting it to the Giants, really putting them in a hole that is going to be really, really tough to come back from. 0-3 is like a death sentence in the NFL. It's brutal. And the Eagles have it in their hand with their home opener, the chance to beat the New York Giants. The Kansas City Chiefs never really abandoned the run, especially in the second half. They came out and still attempted to run and still attempted to run. And finally, because of that, they were able to break off the big one. And see, what Reed did is, because he keeps trying to run, he's going to get it here. Now look at this play. Nice play. Nice play. Missed tackles, missed pursuits. Kareem Hunt, touchdown. Gotta stick with the run. You gotta continue to try to run the ball. Now you may say, Philly 500, we don't have the running backs to run the ball. That doesn't mean you stop trying. You still try. It always makes a big difference. One hell of a run by Hunt. And let me tell you, that was because Kansas City stuck with the run. Now, when the Eagles play the Giants, the 0-2 Giants, as bad as they've been, and as much as they stink, they're a desperate team, an 0-2 team who has to win. They're going to give it everything they got. They're desperate. So the Eagles are going to have to be a good offense. They're not going to be able to be one-dimensional, especially against the Giants front. Okay? When you have a team and you make a game plan for an offense, you say, we want to shut the passing game down. We want to shut the running game down. We want to make this offense one-dimensional. And when Kansas City went out to play the Eagles, they wanted to make them one-dimensional. The Eagles, they became one-dimensional. But it wasn't because Kansas City shut them down. It was because Doug Peterson shut them down. LeGarrette Blount, no carries. Sproles, 10 carries. Smallwood, a couple carries. Clement, no carries. It doesn't matter if the offensive line is playing good or not. That doesn't matter. You have to stay with it and continue. Just like the Chiefs continued and Hunt broke one. You have to stay with it. But instead, these are the kind of things that we saw from the Eagles. Now I want to show you this play, because look at where they line LeGarrette Blount out. They got Blount out wide. Is anybody feel threatened that he's going to go out and run a route? Even that screen, there's nothing there. To me, it's a complete wasted play. And then Wentz, of course, misses a wide open. As we know, the Eagles really liked Smallwood, and they said that they thought he was the best running back they had. So let's look at his carries. Here he goes on first down. Nothing. He loses 2 yards. And not much blocking, but he didn't do anything either. With no rushes now, they come in and they're going to hand off to Smallwood. He gets absolutely nothing. Now, they have given him like no rushes all day, and then they put him on first down in the fourth quarter in cold. He's done nothing. It's a horrible run, horrible attempt, and I don't understand it. Running the ball and giving Blount no carries like this will not be good for the Eagles against the Giants. It will make it a close, tight game that the Eagles could lose possibly to a desperate Giant team. One thing that we can say for sure, though, is that the Giants' offensive line and running game is no match for the Eagles' front seven. This is a top 3 front seven in the league right now. They are playing like crazy. They can get there with a front 4. They can get there with the blitz. The blitz they added this year. Guys like Kendricks, like Hicks, blitzing, and that pass rush, relentless. This kind of stuff that we're going to see here is what the Giants can't deal with and are going to have a trouble stopping. It's so important that the Eagles' pass rush is getting there, and they're also blitzing this year. I mean, I don't know how the Giants are going to stop the Eagles' pass rush, especially when they blitz. Look at the shot Hicks puts on Alex Smith right there. Boom! He put a shot. He unloaded on him, and he rattled him. Very important. Look at him. He's shaking up with it. And that's not all. We got more for him. We got more for you, Alex Smith. Now, one of the guys I like is the way they blitz Kendricks. Kendricks is having an all-pro year. Look at that. They're using him right. They're blitzing him. Kendricks is all over the field. You gotta love that. This front seven is so dominant. They're gonna give the Giants problems. Right after the break, he was hurt. He was in pain, they said. And here come the pass rush again. Here they come again. Look at this. Look at him pushing back. Look at Fletcher Cox. What a great player. My gosh. What a move by Fletcher Cox. Beautiful, beautiful. Big play here, right? Once again, the Eagles blitz. They bring the blitz. Jordan Hicks gives Alex Smith another shot. Watch this shot. Boom! Boom! My gosh, he crushed his face in. That's what you get, dingbat. Eli Manning is going to get his face crushed in. This man better get his old man diapers on. He better go find his retirement community. He better go find the cane. He needs the cane. I'll send it to him. But he's an old franchise quarterback. And speaking of franchise quarterbacks, the Eagles have a great young one. One who shows flashes of greatness. But he's not without flaws. There's many things he needs to work on. We all know this. But there was an interesting take by Seth Joyner the other day on the radio. And he was saying that ways that Carson can avoid a lot of these things is to take his drop, especially when he's in a shotgun, and go back 5 to 7 steps instead of the 2 to 3 steps he seems to take each snap. Now, I didn't think about this before, and I went and looked at it, and it's true. Because he's taking, especially when he takes the ball in the shotgun, and he only takes a 3-step, 2-step drop, it's very easy for that interior to get pushed back into him, which, being undersized, they do a lot. It's very easy for the whole pocket to collapse on him, forcing him to fumble, forcing him to hold the ball too long, forcing him to throw the ball into the lineman. But Seth Joyner pointed this out, and it's brilliant. If he takes a deeper step, like a 5 to 7 step drop, you'll see a lot of this stuff stop. And it's true. So let's look at some of the times in which Carson is not taking a deep enough drop, and then 1 or 2 times where he does, and you see the difference in the play. Wentz is not without mistakes too. You got to stop fumbling the ball. Let's count his drop. 1, 2, 3. He takes on a 3-step drop again on that shotgun. He's in a shotgun. He takes a 3-step drop. Talk about how Carson hits the guys at the line with the ball. Well, part of it is because of his drop. He's not making a drop. Look at the drop here. 1, 2. Boom. If he takes 2 more steps, 3 more steps into a 5-step drop, he's not going to hit that guy. And Seth Joyner pointed out, it was brilliant. It really is a great observation by him. Now, if we look at this play, he takes a deeper drop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And boom, he can get around the edge. I think that deep drop that Seth Joyner was talking about is very important. It makes a lot of sense. And I didn't notice this until he said it, so I give him all the credit. But that deeper drop of 5 steps allowed him to be able to get around the edge and get the first down. How many people knew that this was a screen pass? I knew it was coming because this is typical what Andy Reid used to do. Andy Reid knew this was coming. This was sniffed out. Okay? The other thing to look at is if you look at the bottom of the screen, look at Alshon Jeffrey. He has nobody lined up near him at all. Same with Torrey Smith up here, nobody. So once they blitz, if he just turns around or hits Alshon a slant, Alshon has a one-on-one matchup with Peters, who's got to make the tackle. He probably can run for the first down. Just saying, Carson has to read that better. But this was a horrible play to begin with because everybody knew this was coming. I knew this was coming. You knew this was coming. It's very easy to figure out. Let's look at it. Look at it. Look at Alshon. Nobody near him. He throws into him, interception. It's horrible. Pretty interesting stuff. The Eagles are going to have to be at their best to beat the Giants and send them to 0-3. Sending the Giants to 0-3 is pretty much going to knock them out of any chance for the division. So these are some of the things that I saw and I wanted to share with you. Let's hope going forward the Eagles are ready to make some big time adjustments. And with that said, I hope everybody has a great day, a great night. Take care. I'll talk to you later. And don't be a dingbat.